Okay, I want to chat about something, but first, just look at this beautiful view. How absolutely peaceful. We are enjoying some vacation time, and it had me thinking about intentional quality time. And that's something I don't think that we do enough of. I think we try and jam so much stuff into our schedule, and we're not intentional about the quality time that we spend with our families and as leaders with the people that we manage. For a long time, I was guilty of, and it was an expectation that I had my phone on me, my work phone on me at all times. And even when I was on vacation, I was checking emails, and if I didn't check and I completely shut off, I came back to a flurry of emails and a mountain of work. So it was almost easier to check in and check emails and delete things and everything like that. But I realized, now I've made an intentional shift. I've changed careers and I've intentionally shifted away from that. And it's made me realize the importance of intentional quality time and the time you spend with the people around you, but also your team. And so you're not just half in, half out. So I just want to share a few ways about, being intentional with that quality time. So first off, prioritize the one-on-ones. There are many times where my manager would not prioritize my one-on-ones. I would have a lot of questions for them, and I would want to connect with them, and they would slough me off or reschedule me, and it was really frustrating. And so I find even with my kids, I prioritize one-on-one time with each of them so they feel that importance. And I think with your team members, you really have to do that as well to be able to truly connect and find out what the issues are. Secondly, be fully present. Whether you're at home or whether it's in a meeting or whether it's connecting with your team, be fully present, because that is what fosters strong relationships. Third, set boundaries. At work, even at home, if you have to do something for work, set the boundary with your family. Listen, I'm gonna go take an hour and I'm gonna deal with these emails or deal with this issue, but then when I come back, I'm going to be connected to you. Set those boundaries. And for work, hey, I'm off at 4. That's it. That's my boundary. Unless there's an absolute emergency, I'm not responding and I'm not dealing with it. Then listen actively. I totally see the difference. Even with my kids, when I sit down and I'm really listening and paying attention to them, okay, next is to listen actively. Really make listening intentional. I've noticed with my kids, when I'm listening intently with them, I notice that they notice that. And your team definitely notices that. Last, encourage open dialogue. If you want to have intentional quality time with your family or your team members, you have to create that safe space where they can be fully open and honest with you and feel safe enough to do so. So really at the end of the day, it's about making those hours count, and that's what's important. So I would encourage all of you to think about how you can create intentional quality time with both your family, but also if you manage a team, with your team. How can I create that intentional quality time? Because your team needs it. Whether you think they do or not, they need it. And you will create a stronger, more cohesive team if you give them that intentional quality time, rather than the one-off, quickly, hurry, I'm about to jump on a call, give me what your issue is. That doesn't create it, and that doesn't create strong teams. So what are you going to do to create intentional quality time with your family and your team?